he really shined when he went to that McDonald's and he showed that personal aspect of him that, this is a guy who almost always wears a suit. He's known for looking sharp, and yet he's donning this McDonald's apron and waving out that window. I think showing that personal side of him, that positive side of him, is a really strong part of his campaign. But also, when he does talk about the issues, and he does return to them. I mean, we heard a lot of it in this speech. We heard a lot of him talking about the scourge of inflation, the border crisis. And of course, we also heard him talk about how that message, how those policies are resonating outside of the traditional Republican base. And my colleague, Elizabeth Mitchell, was just on the ground this weekend in Michigan, where she was interviewing Muslim men who are standing in line to vote for former President Trump. And they were telling her that some of the radical things that the Democratic Party has embraced, especially when it comes to LGBTQ issues, when it comes to how disconnected they seem to be from Americans who are struggling, and how focused they are on the elite message, that the elite worldview is really separating the left and the administration from the concerns that Americans have, and that those Muslim men, as Trump said in his speech tonight, are turning out to vote for Trump.